All right, boys, we're doing a sit down and talk to camera channel. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna call this channel Note to Self because this is me talking to myself. I'm not trying to be a guru and try to tell people what to do. This is me purely telling myself and reflecting on my own teachings and lessons to remind myself to keep doing them. If you watch and resonate, sick. But please, I'm 23 years old. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is just a way for me to help articulate my thoughts, put it out there. Maybe it's going to resonate with people. Maybe it's actually going to help people that are 2 steps behind me. Anyway, I want to do these weekly and kind of just take all my learnings and my experience from the week and just recap them. I have a vlog channel where I'm going to focus on doing a little bit more high production stuff, but I also want to do something where it's this raw, where I can really truly connect with an audience instead of having to rely on cool edits and all that nonsense. So this is what the channel is. For some context, about 3 to 2 weeks ago, I left my home, Australia, and I came to Thailand to pretty much detach from my old self completely and kind of go through a season of reinvention. If you want to see or hear more about specifically and more detail, you can go into my vlog channel, but I don't really want to go over too much on this one because I want to touch on a little bit of my learnings this week. But essentially I'm here to reinvent myself. I really wanted to just detach everything. All I'm doing currently is reading, doom scrolling every now and again, need to work on that, training Muay Thai, working, and walking. Just fucking being out and about and eating. So I'm really trying to simplify my life into just so I don't have any attachments and I can just focus and just let go and become a blank slate and really truly understand what I want and learn about life and really listen to the world instead of just being constantly in my head or constantly distracted by things. And this week, I've been thinking a lot about how caring about what people think is probably one of the biggest things killing your potential. And it's so easy to care about what people think, and I'm going to explain why I think it kills your potential in a second. But I had a conversation with a mate, and something he said, or the way he was speaking, he was kind of speaking about how he started not to care about what people think and like the journey he was going on. And it was the way he said it. It just kind of made me realize, like, why do I give a fuck about what anyone thinks? And literally after that conversation, I should go more into detail of what he said, but after that conversation, essentially I just felt like this weight lifted off me. And literally after that, I stopped caring what people think. And it's not just, it's to the point where I'm posting these videos and I truly, like, why does it matter if what someone thinks? Why does it matter if someone laughs at me or thinks a certain way about me? If you know, like, truly what your mission is and who you are as a person, I don't think any of that should negatively impact you whatsoever. And to explain a bit more why I think it's an absolute killer of potential is because, say you're someone who wants to build an audience, start a YouTube channel. Think about if you're someone who cares about what people think, if you're someone who cares about what people think of the friction it adds to even just post your first video. Let's think about it. It's hard enough to do the technical stuff in the first place, to get a camera set up, think about what your YouTube video is going to be about, what your channel is going to be about, learning to speak to a camera, think of what you're going to talk about, editing the video. All that is already enough work within itself. But now, if you're someone who cares about what people think, you now have a wall. You've done all the technical, actual hard things, and now you have this wall, what now you've got to overcome, which is probably the hardest part, to actually post a video and put it out there. And that is, the technical stuff is not actually what stops people doing or posting the video. It's not, the technical stuff is easy in hindsight. It's easy, like they'll do that. But what's truly stopping them is what if I fail? What if people find me weird? People are going to judge me. That's actually what's stopping them. And what that is caring what people think and actually giving a fuck. And the truth is, we all know this. You've heard it 1,000 times. No one fucking cares. No one actually cares about what you do. They might scroll on Instagram and see a video for a second and go, but what the fuck is he doing? Scroll gone. We live in this world now where everything just isn't instant. Someone can get assassinated and then 2 days later, people don't care anymore. Who are you to think that someone is going to care that you posted a YouTube video? There might be a second of judgment. There might be a second of criticism. But as soon as they scroll to the next post, it's gone. It's wiped from their memory. And another thing about this is the people who do actually care, the people who are going to go out of their way to judge you and like message you something hateful or make fun of you, those people are the people that care the most about what people think. So those are the people that are never going to actually achieve anything in life because they're so stuck on the fear of failure and the fear of being perceived negatively. So the people who actually care about what you do in a negative way, people are going to care. Like you have friends and family, they're going to support you. But even then, they truly don't actually care. No one actually cares. The people that actually care are the people that are going to, number one, the person that cares the most about what people think. So who gives a fuck about him? Because his opinion or their opinion is completely irrelevant. And then the other archetype of person that's actually going to care, your fans or the people that resonate with what you do or what you say. Again, I'm still confining this just to making YouTube videos, just to make sense of this. But this can be anything. This can be making a product, making a shoe. The only people that are truly going to care about you making a shoe, it's not going to be family. They're going to support you, of course, but they don't truly care about what you're doing because they don't truly care about the shoe. The people that are truly going to care are the people that see the shoe and actually like the shoe and they resonate with the shoe, or they resonate with your video. So truthfully, the only people that are going to care are the people that are fans of you and the people that actually care about what you're doing. Or it's going to be fucking Jonathan who cares the most about other people think. Anyway, I'm kind of repeating myself now, but you get the idea that caring, what I'm trying to say is, if you can't break this this givingness of a fuck of people's opinions, your potential and your trajectory is being absolutely annihilated. Absolutely annihilated it's been. And how I overcame this, yes, like I said, we had the conversation, but if we want to get practical, and if you were to ask me, okay, how do I actually stop giving a fuck about what people think? My advice to you would be, really understand why you're doing the thing. Say if it's something you want to do, YouTube videos, really question yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing it? And really identify the mission and really be dogmatic about your mission and what you're putting out there. Because then if your belief and faith in the mission is strong enough, you're going to have this sort of conviction where people's judgment of you is going to be completely irrelevant. If your mission is built on a castle of cards, or whatever it's called, when you put cards and make a little tower, if that's how your mission is built, it's very easy to... It's not very strong. It doesn't have a strong base. So when someone says something hateful about it or judges you in a certain way, it hurts. It collapses. But if you have a tunnel vision of, I know who I am, I know why I'm doing this, and nothing can stop me from... there's nothing people can say that's going to hurt me or make myself or get me to second guess myself. That's, if you can build something so strong, if you can build a base that is so strong and a vision that is so strong, I believe, and I think for me, that's what's helped me not give a fuck about what people think. Because I know what I'm doing. I know my mission. I know where I'm going to go. I'm bullish on where I'm going to be in a few years. My faith is so strong in what I'm doing that people's opinions of what I'm doing, it doesn't fucking matter. But if you don't truly believe in yourself, if you don't have faith in what you're doing, you're gonna care what people think. You're gonna have that fear of failure. You're gonna have that thought of, what if I fail? See, I don't have that thought. I've never thought, what if I fail? It's impossible. Impossible. Never gonna happen. I can't fail on my mission. Because I have this belief, what I'm doing and what I'm putting out there doesn't get affected about other people's opinions. So I hope that helped a little bit. But I think that's, talking from experience and as a note to myself, I think that is what's helped me the most to really lose the fucks about caring of what people think. It's having such high conviction in what you're doing that any external chatter is irrelevant, because you know you're going to get to where you want to go. You know that you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. So if you are someone who is struggling to put something out there or take a leap of faith into something, it's maybe because your beliefs and your conviction in yourself is not yet strong enough. I really don't know if it's made too much sense. This is my first time. Well, I've talked to the camera before, but this is the first time I've tried to take an idea and kind of put it out there. So we'll see how it does. Comment below if this video has helped you in any way. If it hasn't, and I just wasted your time, Well, too bad. You shouldn't be on YouTube watching videos. You should be fucking working or something. Right? So don't get angry at me if you fucking watch this video and you didn't get anything from it, because it's your fault. You clicked this video and you watch it to the end. But if you got something from it, great. Message me, comment below, let's connect.